Hi everyone, welcome to my members program. I offer 3 tiers. Tier 1 is monthly predictions with some extra transit analysis videos. Tier 2 has exclusive pick a card readings that I don't post on my main channel. Tier 3 is astrology, remedies, and more esoteric knowledge. And how to heal our planets, how to learn tarot as well, how to start your own YouTube channel. These are some of the videos I've recently posted. So please join our members community. Thank you. Hello group number 1, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how do you think men perceive you versus how they actually perceive you. So this is the side that you assume and this is the reality. This is how we're going to do the reading. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to start out with a few of these cards. Let's take these. I also want to say that, where do I put this? Okay, it's in frame. Okay, I don't have space here. I think this works. So I just want to say that I've just started a series on my membership program on how to heal the different planets. So I've uploaded Sun and now I'm in the process of uploading the Moon videos. I've done one. I'll upload one more. So if anyone's interested, if you have difficulties understanding your moon or if you want to learn a little bit more astrology, consider joining in. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So how do I lay down the cards? Let's talk about one side first, then I'll lay down the cards on this side. Okay, so on this side we have Pat, we have Journey, we have Strength. So you could have a Leo sign. We have Fish, reminds me of Pisces energy. So maybe you have some Leo or Pisces placements. Maybe Leo ascendant, Pisces ascendant, or prominent planets in these zodiac signs. We have the Two of Swords and Kritika Nakshatra. Kritika falls in Aries. It's Aries and Taurus cusp. And I think, yeah, you did get Taurus. And we have a more Leo energy here also with the King. Maybe let's just, since I showed them, let me just put these as well. Wait, let me show you King and Taurus. I think it fits. Okay, so we'll talk about these in a bit. This is how, okay, so the construction has started again. I was taking a break. I thought let me just film while they're on break, but they're back again. So I hope I can edit the noise out. If it's a little loud, I do apologize, but the thing is I cannot really do anything about it. They're always there and I like to film in morning. So yeah, it's gonna be like this for a while, so I can't really wait. Okay, so overall we do have air element also here. We have a bit of fire, water, a bit of everything, earth here also. So I feel like you come across as a person, you think that you're showing all of your sides of your personality. You're showing the fun side, you're showing a bit of your this masculine sort of energy as well, this fun, flirty, vivacious side also. You also think that you come across as someone beautiful, someone of high value. Taurus is connected to our assets and the things that we value. So this is talking about a person of high value, and also sometimes it can talk about good looks also, right? We also have this rose. Flowers and roses in general I associate with good looks. So you would feel like you look good. You could also be someone who puts effort in your the way you dress, the way you present yourself, and you might think that, okay, I do look good. So there's that element that's coming through where you assume that men like your looks. Also, if you're a guy watching this, you can maybe flip the messages, so your prospective partners or the people that you're interested in, how they perceive you. So yeah, coming back to the reading, what I'm seeing here with the Fish is you could be you come across as a fun time. This is how you assume, okay, I'm a fun person, who wouldn't want to be with me. You could also be a little bit of a flirt, because I do connect Leo energy with the 5th house of dating, and we do see this lion presenting the rose. In a way, it's like asking the person out or I don't know, not asking them out, but it's like, okay, look, I'm interested, look, I'm fun. It's that sort of energy, right? So here also we have the king, fifth house energy. Leo is strong. So what I connect with Leo is the dating style, or the person who's fun, who's someone you would want to hang out with, someone you want to spend time with, someone you want to date. It's more fun energy. So this is how you present yourself. I'm also getting Jeshta Nakshatra here. I just noticed the umbrella. It's one of the symbols connected to Jeshta, which falls in Scorpio. So some of you could have Jeshta also. Maybe Ardra with rain. Even though it's thunder, I connect with Ardra, but I don't know, rain also, because it's a moist nakshatra. Makes me think of water and rain. I'm just looking at the symbology here for a second. Let me just see. We have Hasta with the hand. We have Punarvasu with the stamp. So some nakshatras I'm just picking up just now. I didn't notice earlier. I'm also getting Rohini energy with the bull in the back. And I think it does fall in Taurus as well. Okay, nakshatra is out of the way. What I'm seeing is you present yourself as a fun time. Also someone good looking, charming. You could be a bit of flirt also. Not for every single person picking this pile, because we do have this hot and cold energy here with the Two of Swords. Person could be a little someone who holds back. So this could be your energy, you hold back. Some of you. Others of you, you could be a bit more charming, vivacious, flirtatious, or you could wax and wane between the two. We do have the moon, so it's that wavering nature, waxing and waning, going back and forth. And since you do have all the elements showing up here, one more thing I'm getting with this is hot and cold energy. So fire and water, you could have prominent planets in those signs, because I'm getting a sense of a person who's a little hot and cold. So you could be really fun, interesting. You could be moody. That's one thing, you're moody. So some days you're interested, you'll flirt. Other days you're not feeling it. I'm also getting that you could be someone who wavers a lot. So maybe air placements or prominent moon. Moon can make a person like that. Mercury also gives that tendency to go back and forth. And we have Pisces here, right? Pisces is also a mutable sign, a changeable sign. So I'm just getting this energy of a person who could, or this could be your style where you flirt, you play hard to get. You flirt, you play hard to get. There's a hot and cold energy. There's some sparks, some chemistry. You know how to seduce people, or you know how to be charming and charismatic with people. You could have good social skills also. And you also like your freedom. I feel like with this journey card, this is talking about going out, traveling, having fun with people, engaging in their energy, but also maybe keeping your options open, or coming across as a person who has a lot of options, or this person who doesn't want to be tied down. So there's that hint of independence also that I'm picking up here. With the umbrella also, this can talk about hiding your emotions, because we see the rain. It's funny, we don't see the rain outside. I don't know how they meant the symbology to be with this card, but I don't see the rain outside. It's almost as if it's coming outside, inside of the umbrella. So what I see is umbrella is protection, and the rain drops, the water is speaking about emotions. So you're hiding your emotions, you're protecting your emotions. You might be someone who doesn't reveal their emotions. Especially this could be about if you have feelings for someone, you might not be upfront about it. You'd flirt, but you might not say it. There could be a little bit of pride also here, ego. So this is how you come across. You're like someone who would flirt, and you assume that people don't understand your feelings. You're a little closed off. This is how you like to be. You like to come across as a person who's a little closed off. It's like the person has to earn your vulnerability or something, right? But also definitely you think people see you as someone who's good looking, someone who's charming, someone who's a good option, someone with high self-respect, higher self-esteem, high value, and someone who's a little closed off. It's like the person who would have to work hard to win you over. And a bit of masculine energy also I'm picking up, even with Kritika. So a person who with high standards, and again it's someone you have to compete with. You know, it's not easy to impress you, or person would have to put in effort. long term, but a fun time. This is how you think people see you. Okay, so let's see how men actually perceive you. We have tarantula, fire energy. We have the lover. Maybe I should keep it here. We have 2 of wands, 3 of wands. Both came out. We do have space, do we? We have 3 of swords. I'm going to keep it here. Actually, we don't have space. I'm gonna move the cards just a little. We have the dog. Let's put this one here. And we have Hasta Nakshatra. Hasta also came out here. Hasta energy. Okay, so one thing I'm getting. Okay, let me take these ones as well now. Okay, 8th house. You got 8th house and the mother. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, tarantula was a little bit being at the crossroads and being a little more authentic to yourself. This energy is more so a transformation, a person who has to go through something, and this is like, okay, now I've accepted the decision I've made and now I'm prospering. So it's like a progressive sort of energy. So I like that the tarantula came out for you. What I see here is a spark, a vision for the future. With both these cards, I assume there's this energy of waiting also, or being interested and having some hopes for the future. 2s are connected with decision, right? Here also we got the 2. And 3, it's almost like vision, peeking into the future. So the way that men see you, they see a person who's reliable, someone who would be loyal. Loyalty is coming through strong because we have the nest, the mother. Mother is obviously loyal energy. We have the 8th house, Scorpio energy, and Scorpions are known to be very loyal. And we have the dog, loyalty card. So people see, I think a lot of men, even the ones who are not romantically interested in you, they think of you as someone who would make a good friend. You're someone that people would want around in their life. But mainly what I'm picking up is more romantic sort of energy. With this heartbreak also, some people might feel like you would be a heartbreaker, or if they got their feelings involved, they could end up having a heartbreak with you. And we see a progression here. There's a progression here. That's interesting. Even with the bat to the tarantula, 2 of swords to the 3 of swords. It's very interesting. I didn't notice that before. But yeah, coming back to the cards I was saying with lover, obviously, if you're this flirt or charming sort of a person, that definitely makes an impact and people notice you. They like the romantic vibes and the romantic feelings that you bring to the equation. They really like that. And I think a lot of people who are a little more subdued, a little more, I don't know, find it hard to express themselves romantically, might be drawn towards you because you make it easy for them. Or some men could also feel like they're becoming extra romantic with your energy. So you allow them to express this side of their nature. But what I'm seeing here is men see that there could be a future with you. There's that curiosity. With dog, they assume that you will be there for them. You will be responsible. You will be reliable. Someone they can depend upon. And you come across as this romantic sort of a fun sort of a person. This is more Venus energy that I'm picking up here. Also some placements with, we have moon in 8th, so you could have moon in 8th. With dog, it's making me think of Saturn Ketu combination, or some planet in the 6th house. Maybe Ketu in 6th, Saturn in 6th. Maybe a prominent Venus, maybe Venus Atmakaraka, Venus in the 1st house, something could be there. Or Venus Mercury conjunct. Placements in Libra sign. I'm seeing that. But yeah, coming back to overall, like I said, some people are interested in you romantically, so they draw towards this Venus lover energy with mother. It's moon energy. So emotional attachment and Venus and moon showing up. So this talks about someone who's very feminine. You know, you feel the love. Moon is the 4th house, your emotional fulfillment. Venus is love. So they feel this deep connection with you. There's a desire to spend more time with you, and like you would make a good companion for life. 8th house is also, I've seen people with especially these sort of planets in 8th house can make a person very passionate, possessive. They can become jealous easily. They can become a little clingy. So I think the way they see you is like you would be spending a lot of time together, and you would be very present with your partner, and you will be very nurturing. You will take care of your partner. You will be very protective also. With Mars energy, it can sometimes talk about a person who will defend their partner or fight for them, stand up for them, and very possessive, very passionate, strong, deep bond. This is how men assume that you will be like in a relationship also. That's the energy I'm getting. But this fun element also that I'm picking up with this lover energy. It's more romantic energy. Hasta is connected to fun times, comedy, humor, all of that. Having a sense of humor, having light-hearted fun times together with you, and connecting with you. There's this emotional bond that's forming here. 8th house is like deepening of bonds, right? We could have some of these placements. Overall, the energy that I'm sensing here, even with the 3 of Swords, I want to focus on this a little bit. It's like getting attached with someone, feeling this deep bond, and fearing that I might get my heart broken if I indulge in this too much, because you have this hot and cold energy. So some people would fall for that and feel like, okay, there's chemistry, I feel a connection with this person, but what if they're not interested? What if they think of me as a friend? So because you're hot and cold, people might find it hard to really understand your intentions with them. But the way that men view you, they definitely see you as someone who's romantic, someone they could enjoy spending time with, and they think you're nurturing. You would be a really good partner to them if you were interested. But there's also this fear of getting hurt. You know, this animal also is a little bit scary, intimidating. You know, not everyone is fan of tarantulas. In 8th house is also that house we connect with fear, darkness. You're not really sure what's going on. It's mystery. So it's like taking a risk, being in a dangerous position to fall for a person like you, where feelings are involved, person could get hurt. But they do see you as a companion for life, even a friend for life. Some people might not go for you because they feel like, you know what, I feel this soul bonding, soul connection with this person. I don't want to risk that, so I'm just gonna stay friends. I'm picking up some Anuradha energy also here. And Hasta is also ruled by moon. Yeah, I just remembered. So strong moon. You could be feminine, and feminine energy is also more passive, and it's also a little more mysterious, where the person could be a bit confused about your intention. So I'm definitely getting that. Okay, let's look at the tarot that came out for you. So on this side we have Justice, 8 of Wands, Queen of Swords. Okay, I'm going to put these down. So very similar to the energy I was getting earlier here. 8 of Wands is about excitement, fun times, that 5th house Leo energy, and a bit of more of that closed off energy with the 2 of Swords. You think you come across as a person who's uninterested, who has high value, high standards, and person would really have to treat you right, show up right for you to be interested in them. But there is a sense of seriousness that I'm getting here, asking for respect, you know. That's what I'm getting. And you'll also be a just partner to your person with the Justice card. It's like you will be just with them, and intuitive, feminine, logical. That's the energy I'm getting. You think that people might view you as someone who's intelligent, someone who's fair, someone who's right, someone who treats people with respect. That sort of energy I'm getting so far here. And looking for love also. Justice, I connect with Libra. Okay, but you're closed off. You don't express your emotions too much, and you're a little cold. This is how you assume men view you. Or because maybe not a lot of men approach you, or if you've had difficult time in your love life, you might feel like maybe men think of me as someone who's uninterested or someone who expects a lot, or you can take it in a way where something is causing that hindrance, where men either look at you as a fun time, but committing is a big deal, so they might just get to know you and then not commit or whatever, because you are like a person where they would have to put in a lot of effort, with Justice and the Queen of Swords. And if you really do believe that you're like this Justice and Queen of Swords energy, maybe be a little more vulnerable, be a little more emotionally available. That's one thing I'm getting. But how they actually see you: Six of Cups, Justice again, so this is nice, Page of Coins. So what I'm seeing, first of all, I think you do have a good idea of how men view you. There's because the same card showed up on both the sides. So I think you're close to you could also be intuitive. I think Queen of Swords talks about intuition, so I think your intuition is really good. That's why you feel like you kind of figured it out, how men view you. It's very close. With this Six of Cups energy and this Page of Coins energy, I feel like there is a connection that men could feel with you, where I don't know, they feel a little free in your presence, they feel relaxed. I'm not picking up this harsh, cold, unromantic energy on this side. I'm not picking that up, honestly. And I'm also getting friendship here also with the kids imagery, and Page of Coins can sometimes talk about friendship and friend zoning. So I think they could see you as a good friend, or even the ones who are interested in you romantically, they see you as a friend as well. Friendship is important to people like that. They feel like, okay, I'm such good friends with this person, I can see dating them or being in a relationship with this person. But there's this friendly, fun vibe, easy energy, comfortable they feel in your presence. And they could also sense some connection where either their inner child feels comfortable with you, or they feel a past life connection with you. And if this person was to show up, they would show up right, and they feel like you would show up right to the connection. Justice is about coming together and forming a bond in a way that serves both the people. So they do feel a connection with you. They see you as a friend as well, and they feel like you would make a good partner to them. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So I hope this reading resonated. Pile number 1, let me know your thoughts. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, let me know. I think I'm gonna add more readings to my Ko-Fi shop, because I feel like I should have different options instead of just the regular that I do, where I give guidance, and whatever issues that people have, they tell me, okay, this is the situation I need help on, and I give them guidance. I'm also thinking about having particular styles of reading up there, so I'm gonna do that. So the prices might also vary for those, so if you're interested, you can book now. Email me. My email address will be in the description. If you like my videos, you want to support my channel, consider becoming a member. That would really help me out. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello, pile number 2, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how do you think men perceive you versus how they actually perceive you or view you. So this is the reading. I'm going to take a few cards and we'll look at the tarot in a bit. And I just wanted to remind, if anyone wants to become a member, I started a new series on how to heal your planets. So if you struggle with your planets, if there's one particular planet that gives you a lot of trouble, you might be interested in watching those readings and just maybe learning a little bit more about astrology from the Vedic perspective. So yeah, I just did Sun and Moon. So yeah, I think next one I'm going to do is Mars. So if you have a debilitated Mars, you might like that. But anyway, going back to the reading for today, we'll look at these cards in a bit. Let's start with this side. We have Butterfly, Letter, Justice with cats, Rahu showing up already in your reading. We have Child, Mercury energy, and even the written letter or writing in general reminds me of Mercury. We have the 4th. I don't know why I said the 4th house. I wanted to say 4th house. This is 4 of Cups. Interesting. Maybe some of you guys have placements in the 4th house. You could have Cancer, Ascendant placements, whatever. Or maybe Mercury in Cancer. We have Pusha. Is this 4th house energy? I think yes. Pusha falls in 4th house, Cancer. We have 3rd house. So more Mercury energy, Gemini energy. And here we have Mask, which is more Rahu. Rahu is the fraudster, right? And even Shadow, because it's one of the shadowy planets, which is Rahu and Ketu. So you guys could have strong Rahu in your chart. Maybe Rahu in the 1st house, Rahu in the 3rd house. Maybe planets in Atra, Swati, Satyabhisha. So you could have planets there. Or Rahu, Jupiter conjunction. Rahu, Mercury conjunction. Something like this could be there. So one thing I'm getting with this prominent Rahu right off the bat is, I think there could be a lot of misalignment. With pile number 1, I think it was very similar to what they thought men view them as compared to how they actually are viewed. It was kind of similar. It was close. With this pile, I think I've not even paid too much attention to these cards, but I feel like there's going to be a mismatch because Rahu is showing up very strongly in this pile. Rahu talks about illusions, delusions, having a mask, not really being sure, and Rahu is also connected to confusion. So I feel like there could be a lot of confusion in your mind on how you're viewed. Second thing, the way that you want to be viewed is different than the way you are viewed. So there's a cognitive dissonance there. That's one thing. Secondly, either you're not sure how you're viewed. Rahu talks about illusion, so you're not really sure. How am I viewed? Am I really sure this is how I'm viewed? Maybe not. So there's a lack of confidence there, lack of clarity. Your judgment is clouded. I'm drawn towards the clouds in the back here, as I said that. And here also we see this cloud showing up, right? So I feel like you're not really sure. Either you're not sure or your perception could be wrong a little bit here. And also, one more thing I'm getting is you're disappointed in how you're perceived. There's some disappointment, there's some mismatch where you feel like, why people not see me for who I am? So that could also be coming through with this Rahu, prominent Rahu showing up. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is you could be someone who's open. You feel like you're open to people. With 3rd house, it's connected to communication. There's a little friendship element also I'm picking up here with the child. And 3rd house is Gemini, which is communication, friendship, connecting with people. So you might feel like maybe a lot of men view me as a friend. And you don't like that. You want to be a romantic partner. And you could also feel like you're viewed as someone immature with the child. You might feel like, why am I treated like immature? Or people think that I'm not relationship material, I'm more of like a friendship material. So this is something you could think, where maybe you don't get asked out a lot, or you don't have successful relationships, or you don't have too many relationships. So you might feel like maybe people don't see my value, people don't see my worth, people see me as someone who's immature, or maybe more of as a friend. Or people might flirt with you also with letter. This can talk about a bit of romantic energy. So you might feel like, and even you could be really good looking. Pusha is that energy of a flower, someone beautiful, someone probably more feminine, or just person of value, someone people would be interested in. So you feel like you are a person of value, but you don't get that treatment, or there's a misalignment there. With 4 of Cups, this can talk about disappointment in love, or feeling bored, or feeling like, okay, I'm not getting the attention that I deserve. I'm not getting the treatment that I deserve. There's a misalignment. Butterfly also talks about transformation. So going from one to the other. So it's like you want to transform. You also want to make this glow up. Maybe you want to glow up, or there's this energy of, I want to change people's perception of me. Yeah, I want a 180-degree shift. Here also I'm drawn towards the white and black cats. So the opposites contrast. Drawn towards the World card, which talks about success, completion. So there's something here where you feel like, I want to change something about myself. I want to change the way I look, my style, or the way I speak, or certain skills you want to learn, or some major changes you want to make with yourself, your life, and that in turn will change people's perception. Mask also talks about, here also we see this rainbow and then the darkness, so it's about contrast also, but also wearing a mask, so changing the opinion, right? And being a little more mysterious with the people. I think you want to come across as more feminine, more mysterious. You want to be taken more seriously, and you want to be pursued. You want more attention, probably, from the right people, and less attention from the wrong people. That's what I'm getting so far. You also show your fun side to people. With this child, it's also fun, bright energy. You could be someone who's fun to talk to, fun to hang out with, friendly banter. You could be funny also, charming. Even with texting also, you could be really fun to connect with. You could have different sides to your personality. You could be, let's say, you're good at mimicking people, or your accent, something about your accent maybe, or your sense of humor that I'm picking up here. So you're this multifaceted, fun sort of individual, very exciting, interesting, entertaining. Butterfly is also connected to looks, and someone who's, you're drawn towards the butterfly. If you see one, you're looking at it. It draws attention. And we see all these colors here also. So I feel like you're a fun person, and somewhere you feel like, okay, I'm this fun person, I present myself well, but people don't view me as such. Maybe they do, and you are just not sure. And the funny thing is, I just noticed it's number 13 breaks down to 4, which is Rahu's number. Just notice that. So let's see how people actually view you, men actually view you. We have the star, water element. We have the wife, 5 of swords. We have the Sith, which is interesting because we have swords here also. The world card, we spoke about the world here, and you got the world here. We have Chitra Nakshatra, and this is the card I connect with Chitra every single time in this deck. I look at it, I think of Chitra, because Chitra is the gem. It says pearl or bright jewel, so this is gem. Always makes me think of Chitra. Yeah, I should keep it here actually. This works. Let me just move this one. We have Libra, which Chitra falls in. I think Libra or Libra cusp. It's somewhere around there. Hasta, Chitra, Swati. Wait. Okay, yeah, it's the cusp. Virgo and Libra cusp. That's Chitra. Okay, so what I'm seeing, first of all, you could have these placements. I think I spoke about these already. On this side, what I'm seeing is obviously Chitra Nakshatra. You could have Chitra placements. You could have Libra placements. Yeah. These are the two that I'm picking up. I don't want to talk too much about it. We do have water element also here. But anyway, let's talk about these cards over here. So one thing I'm seeing is, it's talking about looks. Starfish is connected to someone good looking. We obviously have the jewel, which talks about a person who's good looking, and Chitra is similar energy. Aesthetically pleasing. This can also be talking about fashion. So let's just say if you're not the most beautiful, traditionally beautiful with your looks and your features, just the way you present yourself overall with the fashion and aesthetics, you come across as someone very beautiful. So men look at your beauty, they definitely notice that. It's a big thing that they notice right off the bat. Libra is also similar energy of aesthetics, beauty, and all of that. One thing I'm seeing with the wife also showing up, it's maybe a lot of people could catch feelings for you very quickly, and they could see you as their wife or wife material in general. People want to date you. I'm not seeing, the first pile had that energy of friends to lovers, or friends or lovers, strong friendship element. Here I'm not seeing that. It's like men could view you as a life partner. They could be interested in you, wanting to settle down with you. Libra is 7th house energy of marriage and relationships. And we have the wife with the little kid here. So we have the child showing up again. So maybe Venus and Mercury conjunction. Venus is the wife, Mercury is the child. You could have that. Okay. So overall what I'm seeing is just this energy of looking at you as someone they could date, or just noticing your beauty and being interested in you. Some people might not pursue you because we have the 5 of Swords, which can talk about not being on the same page and not having things in common, or not just vibing, not having that compatibility. So it is about endings also. So certain people feeling like, you know what, this person will not go for me, they would not be interested in me, or we have different I don't know, goals for the future, some differences where some people might not just pursue you because they feel like it's not going to happen, and others, they feel like I think some could put you on a pedestal and feel like you're too perfect and you're too good for them. That's why they don't pursue you. But with others, I do see this world energy. The people who are confident, they could feel like, oh, this is the one for me. Pile number 2. So I think a lot of people might not be into you, and then there's a select few who would be really, it's like they've made up their mind. They're like, this is the person for me, and chase you, which might turn you off. So that's one thing I'm getting for sure. It's like very in or out, very white or black, like this image here. It's like either they're interested or they're not interested. That's one energy I'm getting. With this ending card, this can also talk about maybe people fearing like, I could get my feelings hurt, fear of rejection, you would not be interested, it would not work out, something like this. And with this 5 hands of the starfish, we see 5 swords. It's that Mercury element. Mercury is connected to the number 5, and I'm just getting strong Mercury overall with this pile. So maybe you have debilitated or exalted Mercury, or some Mercury placements here. I was getting Gemini also, maybe Venus debilitated in Virgo. But overall, Mercury can talk about being in 2 minds. It's a little fickle energy where the person's fickle-minded. Mercury is also about having options. So maybe people could naturally assume that you have a lot of options. So men could view you as a person, okay, pile number 2 has a lot of options, why would they go for me? So they never move forward with it. Or you could treat them like a friend. You could be in this Mercury energy of being friendly, fun banter, joking around with them, and they just assume, okay, this person thinks of me as a friend, they're not interested. So there could be that mismatch. Like I said, there's a lot of Rahu, there's a lot of illusion. You might think people view me as a friend, but there could be this energy of men thinking that you only view them as friends. And men are interested in you, they're not exactly looking for friendship here. Even if they offer friendship, it's only to get closer to you. Whereas with you, you might assume that they're friend zoning me, they're not interested in me, they think I'm immature, I'm not a good partner, I'm not this, I'm not that. Whereas this energy is completely different. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. There's a mismatch here. Let's look at the tarot. On your side, we have Knight of Swords, the Fool. So see, you think of yourself as the fool, like I'm the fun person, I'm a person that they only want to date for a little while, or it's nothing serious, it's not long term, or they just flirt with me and they, I don't know, leave me hanging, something like this. And there's this also impulsive energy with the Knight of Swords. You're very impulsive, you make up your mind in a state of excitement. It's not grounded energy. We have Ace of Pentacles. So you think of yourself as a person of value. People are interested in you because they're looking to run away from something, or to date someone who's different and weird. This is what you assume. You don't assume that, okay, they actually like me, they want something for the long term. They're just looking for something different. They're just looking for a, I don't know, a weird experience. Something like this. You're not the outlier. You're the person that people are really interested in. That's what I'm getting. And you're a little impulsive. You need to, I think, tame that down. Yeah. On this side, we have Empress. I'm not surprised. we have the Sun, we have Six of Wands, and the King of Coins. So see, there's a genuine inclination to date you. There is a genuine connection. And see, it's talking about beauty again. And Empress is the divine feminine. It's the wife archetype. And here also it's a more of a pristine sort of image. It's more spiritual. The connection is more spiritual. It's more innocent. It's more pure than just going for someone for their looks, right? And Sun, something about, it's speaking about self-esteem, confidence. So people who are lacking confidence, here also Six of Wands talks about accolade, being in the public eye, confidence, feeling good about yourself, right? So the people who are struggling with that, they might not come up to you because they feel like they're not good enough to date you. See, we see a snake in the back. So it's like they're overthinking, or their lack of confidence holds them back. They also assume the worst. See, even though this is the Sun card, we see water in the bottom. So it's like their emotions get the best of them. They're not really sure and they could waver. Water is about flow. They waver back and forth. They're not really sure, even with the Mercury head. So that friendship element earlier that I spoke about. See, so a lot of people are interested in you. Some don't ask you out because they lack the confidence. They feel like you would turn them down. Others don't ask you out because they overthink and they feel like you're too good for them. They put you on a pedestal. And some also feel like, okay, once I become something, once I have this fame, money, honor, maybe then I can have a partner like pile number 2. And King of Coins can also talk about stability. And turtle is naturally a animal that we connect with, slow moving person, animal that moves very slow, right? So it's a person who feels like, okay, I need to build my finances, I need to be more stable, or I need to glow up, or something about waiting it out, feeling not good enough, putting you on a pedestal. That's what I'm getting. But they want to invest, they see the value. And this is all Pentacles energy of wanting to marry or being very serious about you. This is not attraction, chemistry, obsession, passion. I'm not getting that. It's more stable and grounded sort of feelings that they feel towards you. Like, this person would be a good wife, or this person would be a good partner to me. And I would feel very confident if I had this person in my life. Sun is about confidence. Feeling good about yourself is also masculine energy. So having the moon, having the feminine will make me feel more masculine and make me feel better about myself. So overall, the energy that I'm picking up is, I think there's something here where you make it hard for people to approach you, or you keep things very light and fun and non-romantic, or you create some hindrance to the romance element where men might not open up to you, they're not vulnerable with you, or I don't know, there's a lot of Rahu that I'm picking up here. Maybe you have Venus retrograde also. So what I'm seeing as an advice, if I had to finish this video off, I would say that if you like someone, you should speak up. You should make your intentions a little more clear and get clear about what you want and how you want to come across, because there's definitely a mismatch. And stop looking for friendships when it comes to men. Especially a lot of them are not interested in being friends with you, or they get the wrong message and things get weird. So be clear with your communication, with your intention, what you're looking for, and don't assume the worst, assume the best. And the way they view you is in good light. That's what I would say. And you could also attract a lot of people who just naturally have low confidence, or I don't know, just that energy of feeling insecure or inadequate. So be careful with that. Okay, so that's the reading for you, pile number 2. I hope this resonated. Let me know your feedback in the comments. If you have some video suggestions, let me know, because I'm looking for more ideas. I'm also thinking about doing some of my earlier readings again, so I'm looking for some suggestions. Help me out, guys. And if you like my videos, you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a member. And if you want to book a reading with me, find my email in the description, write to me, I'll book you in. I think I do. I'll have to make some time. If you're interested, please let me know. And also I'm thinking about adding more readings on my Ko-Fi maybe a reading of how I read on my channel. So a personality based reading. I'm thinking about adding more reading. So if you're interested, yeah, reach out to me. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how do you think men perceive you or view you as opposed to how they actually view you. So that's the reading for today. I'm going to start out with these cards and then we'll look at your tarot in a bit. So let's begin. I'll look at these cards in a bit. Let's start with these over here. And before I start, I just want to mention that I just started a new series on my membership on how to heal your planets. I've posted a couple of videos on Sun, and I've posted one video on Moon. So if you have trouble with your planets, or if you want to learn a little bit more about astrology from the Vedic perspective, you can join in. So I just wanted to let you know. So here we have the mouse, we have fortune, we have the 4 of cups, and this is the tarot deck. This is the animal one, and sometimes on some of the tarot cards she has these animals also. So in this entire deck of tarot, there's only one card with mouse on it. So see how that came out for you. That's very interesting. We have snake. So you got a lot of animals and stuff. We have the King of Cups in reverse. That's how I'm going to keep it. We have Shravana Nakshatra. This falls in Capricorn if I'm not wrong. We have second house. And we have the Orphan. Mercury energy. Okay. Mice or mouse is connected to Magha Nakshatra. So some of you guys could have placements in Magha. I'm also getting Mercury, maybe Mercury in Leo or Mercury in the second house, Mercury in Taurus. Maybe you could have ascendants, maybe Taurus ascendant or Capricorn ascendant, Leo ascendant. Some of these placements could be there. Maybe Ashlesha Nakshatra with the snake. Yeah, that's some of the things that I'm picking up here. What I'm seeing overall is I'm sensing a lot of negativity, honestly, and a bit of that pessimistic sort of a view that you have. So you kind of assume the worst. You feel like also one thing I'm getting is maybe you've had difficult experiences in relationship, let's say with men in general or in relationships, or maybe a lot of people don't ask you out or something. Some negativity is coming through. So maybe there's a reason for it, because you've not had success so far. That's why maybe you assume the worst. That's one thing I'm getting. And one more thing is that there could be some issues with self-worth also, because we have this fortune card, but the eyes are blind. The person's blindfolded. So it's like you're not able to see your worth or see your value somehow because of the negative experiences you've had. Snake can talk about people who've mistreated you, disrespected you in some way, who've been cunning, who've not been kind. Here also we see a snake again. See, we have the snake imagery coming up multiple times. I also get this sense, some of you, if you're rich, you could assume that people want to be with you or people want to date you because of your money or your contacts or whatever thing that you have which is of value, because second house is assets. We have fortune here also. So maybe you assume people want to be with you because of, let's say, your good looks or your money or your family or some other thing that you possess, not because of the person that you are. So this could be true. Maybe you've met a lot of people who are the snake archetype, or this could be you overthinking, assuming the worst. Because the thing is, we do meet people we have negative experiences with, but it shouldn't make you feel jaded. It should not cloud your vision. Especially it should not chip away at your self-respect. Just because people fail to see your worth doesn't mean you don't have any worth. So I feel like maybe there's some issue also that you experience in your own personal life with your self-respect, maybe some afflictions to the sun in 12th house, or some afflictions with Venus, because this is connected to a little bit of that love life sort of energy, and we do have Venus energy with second house. Or this could even be moon. Maybe you have a Saturn moon conjunction, or afflictions to the moon, maybe moon in Scorpio. So there could be some afflictions that I'm seeing here with the planets, and you assume the worst, or there could be a little bit of self-hatred or insecurities that I'm picking up here because of the negative experiences you've been through. There could be a fear of abandonment also. Maybe you run away from relationships, commitments. With this pile, I'm getting a strong energy of people who've maybe not been into a lot of relationships. Either people don't ask you out, or you don't date them, you assume the worst, or there's a fear of abandonment, that's why you don't date, or people do abandon you. People date you for the wrong reasons. People cheat you with a snake. I don't know, I'm just getting this negative energy of maybe your past that I'm picking up here. With 7, this is Ketu energy, which is connected to the past. And King of Cups being in reverse is like you are not getting the emotional fulfillment from your partners. You're not getting your emotional needs met, or you're not meeting people who want to invest emotionally with you. Here also we see 4 of Cups. So this is speaking about emotions, emotional fulfillment. You want a bond with your partner, which you're missing. And we have the mice coming up twice. Mice can talk about, first of all, mouse can talk about being detail oriented. So again, giving me debilitated Venus, person who's too nitpicky. Again, it's that energy of criticism. So you're critical of yourself, you're critical of the people that you date, and maybe it's you're making a bigger deal out of it than it truly is. So that's that critical energy I'm picking up. Second thing is feeling bored, uninterested in people. So this could again be coming from your abandonment issues, or some other issue that you have which makes you run away from people. You don't want to invest, or something about running away, scurrying away, with that mouse energy of running away and being fidgety, not being grounded and stable. With the child's hand also, this is that Mercury energy of being fickle-minded and having multiple options, and maybe always looking for the next person. So meeting one person, going on a date with them, and then thinking, you know what, I didn't like their sense of humor, so let me just go to this other person, let me date this other person. They might be funnier, but then there's something wrong with them. So if you do have afflictions to the Venus, or you have Virgo placements, it can give you that energy of always looking for options. This is an example I give in my private readings, where there's usually some affliction with Mercury, where a person with such a nature will go into a store. Let's say they're looking for a red dress. They'll go to the store, they'll come across the perfect red dress. And there will be one person who will buy the red dress and go home, and there will be another person with this sort of an affliction will be like, okay, I found the dress, you know what, I still want to look around in the store. What if I find something better? Let me go to the other store next door. Let me go to 5 stores just to make sure that I found the best red dress. So it's that energy of never feeling fulfilled, always wanting options, always. It's just hard for you to be satisfied. You're always looking for something or the other. So there's a need to be grounded. There's need to have contentment with what you have. In this pile, mainly what I'm picking up is negative experiences in the past, then making too much of a big deal out of those negative experiences, and lacking a little bit of self-awareness, where you need to put in some self-work. And don't assume the worst in people. See that you made mistakes. They also made mistakes. Learn from that. Forgive those people and move on. This will allow you to have better relationships in the future. I think there's some issues you need to work on for sure with this pile. And mouse is also that energy of being too narrow-minded, too detail-oriented. It's not looking at the bigger picture. So what's the issue? What's the bigger picture issue that you need to fix? Do you go for the wrong people? Are you emotionally available? Or do you give people enough chance to really show who they are? Or do you just judge them right off the bat and then you just walk away? right? If you're interested in someone, do you let them know? Do you open up? Do you share your emotions? King of Cups in reverse, you don't share your emotions. Maybe you could be more of a listener with Shavana, right? Maybe you need to be a little more emotionally available and go for people that you like instead of, let's say, the people who like you. Maybe go for the ones that you're interested in, right? So that's what I'm seeing. Mouse is also fear. So there's a lot of fear here. I think you could be someone who, if you like someone, because you're so scared of getting your feelings hurt, you don't go after them. So you go and date other people that you're not as heavily invested in, so that you just protect your heart, you protect your feelings. But you don't like these people, you're uninterested, you're bored, so it never goes anywhere. I feel like there could be some issues with the moon, Venus in this pile. You should definitely look at the moon video that I've uploaded. I think it will help you. Again, not trying to plug it, but I'm seeing some afflictions here. Also, there could be a bit of mismatch between how you're actually viewed by men and how you think they view you. There could be definitely a mismatch. So far, that's what I'm picking up. Let's see what we have here. We have the crocodile, Scorpio energy. We have love, spider with the 8 of Pentacles. We have the house. I'm gonna need a crystal for the next picture. Okay, which one do I take? Let me just take this one. Okay, so we have the lovers. Do I keep this? Okay, here, we'll keep it here. We have Satyabhisha, 4th house, 10th house, and we have the Wow. Oops, don't move that around. So what I'm seeing here so far, first of all, we have Scorpio energy, we have Aquarius energy. This falls in Aquarius. This is ruled by Rahu. We have Gemini energy also with the lovers. We have house, 4th house placements could be there. Cancer, stuff like that could be there. We have love also. So Venus. There's something with Venus, moon coming up strongly in this pile. And overall, just with this spread of cards, you can see how it's much more of a positive opinion that people have of you compared to what you think yourself. We have orphan here, 4 of cups, mouse, snake, all this. King of cups in reverse. Here we have house, we have love, we have the lovers, we have the Wow, we have the 4th house again. See, I didn't even see me at the 4th house. I'm just looking at the house here. So yeah, it's overall much better. There's a lot of water energy here. This always reminds me of Scorpio or swamp. That's still water. That's Scorpio water. We have Cancer energy also here. The 4th house placements, which is connected to love. This is where moon and Venus get directional strength. So moon and Venus are very strong in 4th house. Why? Because 4th house is your personal stuff, your family, your house that you live in, your personal space, which is where Venus, obviously, you're being intimate with your partner, you're forming this close bonding. It's going to be in more of an intimate setting where there's intimacy, there's romance. It's not out in the open when you're working and you're busy, all of that. It's when you're vulnerable with your partner. There's an emotional bonding. That's why Cancer sign. Moon also gets directional strength here. Wow, this is giving me Sagittarius energy. Usually promises and vows are connected to 9th house or Sagittarius. So you could have some of these placements, especially strong Cancer, maybe planets in Cancer sign, Scorpio sign, lots of water planets, or planets sitting in water signs. Something with Gemini or Scorpio also. This also makes me think of Sagittarius with, Gemini and Sagittarius. The bow and the arrow reminds me of Sagittarius. And also we have Aquarius. So overall what I'm seeing is there's a little mystery. patience. Crocodile is connected with having patience. So I think there is a natural desire here that men feel towards you, where they feel like, okay, I want to invest in this, because crocodile is that energy of patience. I'm going to wait, or I'm going to invest slowly and steadily over time. Here also, Eight of Pentacles talks about hard work, and think of the spider weaving the web. Takes time, right? It's speaking of longevity here. So something that's connected, something that's going to take time, something worthwhile, something worth investing in, right? So this is what I see so far, where men could assume, okay, this person's nice, I like them, and I want to invest in this. There's also this energy of they see you as a person who's a little more mysterious, hardworking also for sure, and person who holds back, bit sensitive, feminine also, and lovable with this love card. You could be very generous in love. You could be someone that men assume, okay, this person's so nice, they're so sweet, I want to be with this person. There's a genuine feeling of belonging that they feel towards you. They could see you as the feminine archetype also, very feminine energy, and desire to take care of you, to protect you. Fourth house is that protective energy. Lovers, coming in contact with you, forming a bond with you, seeing your vulnerable side, allowing you to open up slowly and steadily. That's the energy I'm getting. Satyabhisha is also, usually the number 100 is connected with it, so something multiple. So again, it's talking about, it's going to take a little bit of time, building on something, connection, investment. That's what I'm getting so far. So they assume you to be a little more mysterious. There's a little intimidation also that I'm seeing here with the crocodile. They're not really sure about your intentions, but there's a desire here to work on it, to invest in this. They see you as being a good partner, a loyal partner. Also, they see you as marriage material, more of that domestic sort of a lifestyle they envision with you, and some romantic feelings also here. So they assume that you would be romantic. Either you are romantic, you're charming, you're flirtatious, or they feel like once you kind of open up, that's how you'll be. So this is what they assume about you, that this person's a sensitive sort of a person, romantic, charming, a little mysterious, very feminine, passive energy. It's like they will have to put in the effort. They also see you hardworking with this 8 of Pentacles, and 10th house is connected to career. So maybe people at your workplace could be, some of them could be interested in you, or just that energy of a hard worker, person who would nurture their partner. And this is also talking about investment, something worth investing in, promising something here, or thinking about the future here with you. And there's these 9 dots that I just noticed, making me think of the 9th sign of zodiac, Sagittarius again, zodiac, the wow, so I like that synchronicity. What I see, what I see here overall is positive image of you. Also, they're not really sure about your intentions, they're not really sure what you're about, so there is a desire to get to know you better, but they catch feelings very easily. They view you as marriage material, relationship material, whereas you've had bad experiences. I also see some innocence, some naivety on your side maybe, and then some people take advantage of that with this crocodile. They could take advantage of you. They could be a little more possessive, controlling. That's something I'm seeing here, but overall the opinion is very positive. Feelings are there. They see you as relationship material. I don't know, where's the mismatch coming from? Let's look at the tarot. On this side, we have Hierophant in reverse. We have 8 of Swords, King of Pentacles. So what I see is, you think, again, it's that 8 of Swords energy of negativity, assuming the worst, people not being interested in you. With Hierophant in reverse, it's like you don't get the commitment. You don't get the King of Pentacles archetype. You don't get that commitment, stable partner. I think you assume somewhere that people don't see you as someone worth committing to, or for whatever reason people don't commit to you, so you assume the worst. There's a lot of negativity or overthinking that I'm picking up here, where you assume the worst, you doubt yourself, That's what I'm seeing. On this side we have Queen of Coins. Let's put this back. Queen of Coins, Three of Coins, Hierophant in reverse. That's interesting. It's crazy. In two piles, pile number 1 we had Libra on both the sides. Sorry, Justice card on both the sides, and here we got Hierophant in reverse on both the sides. Crazy. So what I'm seeing, first of all, on this side it's like people don't you think people don't see your value. On this side what I see is with Hierophant in reverse is like you're not open to it. Men assume you're not open to it. You're too independent. With this Queen of Coins energy, they could assume that you're not interested, you're not open to love, and you're too independent, and you see them as co-workers or something like this. Three of Coins energy is that energy of collaboration. So I think some people at your workplace could really be interested in you, and you're like oblivious, living in your own world. You're not really paying attention to what's going on in the back. So I think even when people kind of give you hints, you don't notice it, and people just assume you're uninterested. That's one major thing I'm getting. Here also we see something going on in the back with the snake. See, we have snake repeating, and the imagery is also so similar on the snake. So there's something here, something that you need to fix, something you need to notice. What's going on? What is causing you this trouble? It could be your own personal habit, something that you do with this snake in the back. Maybe this could be overthinking, this could be negative thinking, this could be being closed off to love. Hierophant in reverse, maybe you're not open to love, or you're not you say certain things where people assume, okay, this person's not looking for a relationship, or this person, maybe you feel because this is Jupiter energy also, I assume Hierophant to be Jupiter like. So I feel like maybe men could feel like this person's negative, they're not open to love, they got some baggage, they only see me as a friend or a co-worker, or they're too focused on their work. With this 10th house and 8 of Pentacles, it's like you're too focused on other things, you're busy. And they also have this slow moving energy of the crocodile, so they're waiting. So there's a mismatch, misalignment. Make sure your communication is clear, and notice the small little things. Even though you're this detail oriented person, you don't notice when people are trying to flirt with you or giving you hints. You don't notice that. And men could also assume there's something you need to work on. With this Pentacles energy, maybe you need to be a little more grounded, or there could be this thing from your past, something that's haunting you still, that you need to fix. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Let me know if this resonated, if it made sense. If you enjoyed the reading, if you have any video suggestions, let me know. I'm looking for more ideas for videos. If you like my videos, you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a member. I would really appreciate that. And if you want to book a reading with me, my email will be in the description. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.